Hey guys, T563 here, and welcome to the Money in the Bank 2017 predictions. This is my second take because I got so clueless to think what other match I was kind of missing out on. But I finally got it now. I had to look at my predictions that I've done on this iPad. So, Money in the Bank 2017, the only thing that I am excited for is just both Money in the Bank ladder matches for what it is. And that's pretty much it, to be quite honest with you. So, without further ado, let's just get right down to it. Drinking rules for this is the same as before. Don't only drink for surprise returns and debuts. Don't only drink from when the title changes hands, heel turns, face turns, and the special one, down your drink if there is a Money in the Bank cash in on the night, just like last year with Dean Ambrose. Yeah, it could happen. Who knows? You know, we've seen that happen before, actually twice. First it was Kane from 2010, if I recall, and actually I think it was 2011. Was it 2011? I think it was 2010. Did we have Money in the Bank 2010? I can't think. It might have been. I don't know. And then we had last year with Dean Ambrose cashing in. So who knows? We might see the third cash in ever on the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Now this one's exciting because we have the first ever SmackDown Women's Money in the Bank ladder match, which is going to be exciting. This is actually changing the women's revolution quite a lot from what we've seen over the past year or so now. So it's going to be exciting. So let's just get right down to the predictions. Again, drinking rules predictions in the description down below if you just forgot anything that I said. So let's just get right down to it. Starting off with the pre-show, we got the Hype Bros versus the Colons, Primo and Epico. I'm picking the Hype Bros. Zack Ryder's just returned this week on SmackDown, so this match was announced yesterday. So I just think they're going to give it the Hype Bros for what it is. You know, just give it a win. Don't really see Primo and Epico winning this. It's the pre-show. Give it to the faces. So yeah. Next is the Tag Team Championships. This is the match that I actually forgot in the last tape I did. It'll be the Usos facing the New Day. SmackDown Tag Team Championship. I'm picking the New Day for what it is. You know, we've pretty much seen what they've done on Raw, just dominating Monday Night Raw, and now it's time to dominate SmackDown with Tag Team Gold. The Usos. Yep, I don't think they've really been doing much with it. They've only defended it against Breezango, and to me it just feels like that's basically it. That's basically all they've pretty much done. I can't recall anything else that the Usos have done besides having that gauntlet at Elimination Chamber and then defending it against Breezango. That's about it. So I've got the New Day. Just put the titles on them, and probably the merch will sell. The merch will sell lots. For SmackDown. So, yep, new tag team champions will be the New Day. Next up, we've got the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match consisting of Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Natalya, Tamina, and Carmella. Now, on these predictions, I've picked like one choice. Normally, I would pick two because it's kind of difficult to say who's definitely going to win. So, my first choice for this Women's Money in the Bank ladder match will probably be Becky Lynch. Kind of hard to explain why, so let me just grab my... It's because I'm on my knees doing this, because I've got this standing on my... like these drawers. So I moved them out of the way earlier, so I haven't put that back. So I've got Becky Lynch for the first pick. She was the first ever SmackDown Women's Champion. Why not just put the briefcase on her? Not really much to say about Becky Lynch, just for what it is. I just think, why not put the briefcase on her? That's basically it. Second pick would be Carmella. You know, we've got James Ellsworth. He's probably going to be watching ringside. He's probably going to help Carmella win the briefcase. Kind of like what happened at 2014 Money in the Bank, when Kane came out and helped Seth Rollins win that, so it could be the same thing. Who knows? I just think, well, because he's got Ellsworth at ringside, it's most likely going to happen. No matter what's going to happen in that match, I think the match will go on for at least a good 20 minutes or so. Who knows? So yeah, I'm picking Carmella as the second choice. First pick's Becky Lynch. Second choice is Carmella. And with that being said, this leads to the next match. The SmackDown Women's Championship match, Naomi versus Lana. Kind of weird with this one because Lana's only just debuted and she's got a title opportunity already. It would be quite shocking to actually see Lana win. You know, she had her first match on SmackDown Live and she's already won the gold. Now, if Lana does win, I think we're most likely going to see a Money in the Bank cash in between either the two that I picked, Becky Lynch and Carmella. If Naomi wins, I think they're gonna leave the cash in on like an episode of SmackDown or something. They'll probably just tease it like, oh, cashing in at some point, but we're not going to say when. It's going to be like that. So I've got Naomi to retain this. I don't really see Lana winning this. It would be quite shocking to see Lana win, and a potential Money in the Bank cash in. Who knows? But I've got Naomi. Just keep on Naomi for a little bit longer. Next is the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. We've got AJ Styles, Baron Corbin, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Dolph Ziggler. The first pick that I have for this is Baron Corbin. We've kind of seen it teased on SmackDown for what it is, so it's most likely going to happen. Baron Corbin winning the Money in the Bank ladder match, and I think the cash in will most likely happen somewhere at the end of the year. Who knows? But I just think because it's been teased quite a lot, Baron Corbin's the most likely to win that match. Now my second choice would be Sami Zayn. You know, he's been in title matches before. You know, he's kind of like one of those guys who just, he can lose but in a good way. And you know, Sami Zayn's been quite there, but he hasn't really made it. So it would be cool to see Sami Zayn win it, even though would we really want to see Jinder Mahal versus Sami Zayn? There will probably be lots of heat if Jinder doesn't even win that, if anything. So I've got Baron Corbin as my first pick for that. So, but again, Baron Corbin winning it, I think they're just going to be leaving that cash until like the end of the year or so. But who knows? We'll have to see what happens. And finally, the WWE title match, the rematch from Backlash. Jinder Mahal facing Randy Orton, and I've got Jinder Mahal for what it is. Yeah, they're not going to be putting the title back on Randy for what it is after the Backlash incident. Jinder Mahal winning, I never thought it would happen, but it did. So there's not really any point for Randy to win it back. I do think Randy's kind of boring when it comes to him being the champion. So it is quite interesting to see Jinder as the champion as right now. It is pretty cool to see that, and you know, a lot of things are getting quite big from back from India. So you know, it probably just sell huge if you know, we've got SummerSlam coming up very soon for this, so they'll probably sell huge in India. So Jinder Mahal keeping the title. Now the question is, do I really want to see a third Jinder Mahal versus Randy Orton? I'm not too sure. We'll have to see what happens with this one. I mean, I wouldn't mind another month with Randy versus Jinder, but we have to see how this one ends out. So I've got Jinder Mahal retaining this. So yeah, that's basically the predictions. So again, predictions are in the description down below along with the drinking rules. I'll just read these again one more time. So my predictions are the Hype Bros defeating the Colons in the pre-show. Becky Lynch my first choice winning the SmackDown Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. My second choice will be Carmella. Naomi retaining the SmackDown Women's title against Lana. The first choice of the Men's Money in the Bank ladder match will be Baron Corbin. Second choice is Sami Zayn. And the SmackDown Tag Team titles, I've got the New Day winning the titles against the Usos. And finally, Jinder Mahal retaining the WWE title against Randy Orton. That is basically my predictions. So that's about it. Sorry if I did kind of rush this for what it is. It's just where here in UK right now it's just freaking boiling here. Temperature is actually pretty quite high. So I do apologise if I did actually seem to rush this. I didn't even mean to, but I just want to get this video done and dusted. I was going to do this the other day, but I was too busy with other things, but I just wanted to get this done and dusted before Money in the Bank itself, which will be, by the time you see this video, it will be tomorrow. But as you see in this video, it will be tonight. So that is it. That's my predictions. Again, they're in the description down below if you want to see who I'm predicting and all the drinking rules and such. I'm capacity free, and that's about it. Again, if you do not have the WWE Network and you want to see what's going on for Money in the Bank, then you can actually follow me on Snapchat at KidFi63. I actually do these all the time now. Been doing it since last year, where I'll just be doing the reactions and everything like that. Keep you posted what's going on for Money in the Bank. So yeah, that is pretty much it. See you guys for Money in the Bank. I'm KidFi63, and I'll see you next time. See ya.